Then we'll do another Cutthroat. We still just have removal for that if we need to. If we can draw it. Then we'll Paragon, draw another card. All the counters. Essence Scatter. Nightbonder. Yeah, so I think we just swing out here. Yeah, we just swing out here and start flashing in stuff and drain them. Should be good. Then we'll just throw down the Nightbonder. GG's. Slitherwisp getting done there. How's it going, y'all? Titans Fan 920. Today we're back at some more MTGA standard action. This time we're coming back to one of the favorites from the pre-release here. This is Dimir Flash. Not really played much Flash here since the season started. Messed around with some Sultai Flash and some Simic Flash a little bit, trying to make those work. Simic Flash just doesn't seem in a great place to me right now. I've not been having a lot of success with it. Sultai, when the mana works, it's incredible, but when you're trying to go through things like Slitherwisp into Frilled Mystic, that's just asking for too much. But Dimir Flash has been one that seemed pretty consistent overall, and I've seen some other people have some success with it. On Twitch, my friend, the Real Killer Dub, who's a fellow Aether Hub member, he's been having a lot of success with Dimir Flash and doing some things with it. So I figured I'd try that out for the day. This is not his list in particular, but it's a close one to it. So we have no 1-drops here, which kind of makes our Sea-Dasher Octopus a little bit worse, but still it's a good card and you want to have it in here. 2-drop slot, we have 4 Cutthroat, 2 Paragon, and 4 Cunning Nightbonder. The Nightbonder is really nice on 2 because your stuff can't be countered afterwards, and then you can have 1 mana this, 1 mana this, 2 mana this. It just kind of makes the stuff all blow up and go a little bit crazy there. We're still playing 4 Quench, 3 Dispute, and 4 Neutralize in the counterspell package, so we have plenty of counterspells here. 2 main deck Heartless Act for removal. We have the Brazen Borrower bouncing and tempo people out. Finally, besides that Octopus and Borrower, we have the 4 of Slitherwisp, the best card in the deck if this thing lives. It's just so much card advantage, and the slow life gain is really nice too. Or life loss to your opponent. And finally, still trying out the 2 Voracious Great Shark, and I know a lot of people keep asking to play Dirge Bat. I don't think Dirge Bat's a good card. 6 mana to mutate that thing is just too much, and a 4 mana 3/3 Flash is fine, but unless I have like a Sea-Dasher Octopus right afterwards, like it just doesn't seem very good, so I'm sorry, I'm not playing it. Sideboard wise here, we have 1 Disfigure for the aggro matchups, 3 Gravedigger Cage, good against Winota, good against Garuda, good against Saktos List, 3 Aether Gust, 2 Scatter, 2 Negate, 2 more Heartless Act for removal, and finally 2 of Ashy Oxterracia for things like Shift and Ceratops and things of that nature. So let's take this to the rink. Let's see how it goes. Let's go! Alright, first game of the day here is against Sammy Aurelium. We're at 460 right now. Not played since the last video I had, so I fell down a little bit. Honestly, if we lose some rank in here, it's okay. I'm just trying to give y'all new content. Don't really care too hard about my rank. If this is a 5-color Yorion deck, I would imagine we have an okay game against this. A lot of their stuff's pretty expensive and slow, so we'll hope that's the case. Mana's looking good already for us. Leafkin Druid can resolve. Here, I think we do this to hold up the swamp. We can hold up the Nightbonder, or if we need to... Oh, this could be like an Elementals package, which, if that's the case, is a little bit better. Dang, they're going to get to ramp a lot from this, but I think we have to let it resolve still. Frustrating. At least we should be able to counter that on the way down. It was nice. Alright, well, opponent is doing their thing. Turn 2 Druid into turn 2... God, can you stop, opponent? Can you stop? They literally have it all right now. But they didn't have a land there, which is good. It's not bad either. So here, we'll just pass the turn, holding up Octopus, Brineborn. Well, we got things to do here. It's just a matter of what they do. Kind of stonewalled right now, which is annoying, but maybe they just try to get your reading play Yorion for no value. Also, I know I hold my coffee cup like a weirdo, but it's warm on my hands right now, so leave me alone. Yeah, that'll probably not be able to resolve. Well, I guess we can let that resolve and then just bounce it. I want to say my counter for this Yorion. So I think for now, it's going to end step here. We'll Cutthroat, And then we'll bounce this with Petty Theft. A little Time Walk action for him. Okay, Temple of Deceit. Going down. Great Shark, I think, will keep. It looks like they have mostly creatures here, so let's go to combat. They can block one of them. Assuming they block the Nightbonder. Get them down, pass the turn. Still holding up Dispute. We have another Borrower if they try to Gigate. Yeah, I mean, I still think this is the same thing we do here. We just let that resolve again and then bounce it and just tempo them out. I think that's the play. We can mutate this for one also. So we'll mutate this on the Borrower. We'll put it above, so that way it's a 4/4. And then we'll bounce this Gigantha again. Now it's 5/5. Ooh, Lord, we coming. No land there is a little frustrating. Oh, we kept the Great Shark on top. We knew that. They're going to let us draw a card, which is interesting. Heartless Act is good, because that kind of gives us a little bit of flexibility if we want to let something resolve now. Gosh, they got all the mana in the world. Yeah, no. How about no on that one? Oh, I should have just played my Great Shark. What am I doing? Okay, didn't matter. We still got him there. So the counterspell going off there. Nice. Let's take a look at them. It's a weird deck. So it's like Elemental Temur Yorion. So Scatters can come in here. Graph Digger's Cage doesn't really work. Heartless Act probably too slow. We don't want to disfigure anything. Ashiok's Erasure could be good. On the draw, feels like a little bit slow of a counterspell. I think we also bring in the Aether Gust. There's quite a bit of things they had there were Aether Gustable. The cage gets Euro, but that's really about it. As far as what we take out here, Paragon seems a little slow. I mean, we just don't really care about killing too much of their stuff, right? We just want to counter and keep everything out of the way. Quench probably is a little bit awkward. They have some blue stuff. Like Dispute and Quench are both kind of weird. I think I'd rather cut down. We'll go like a 2-2 split just to see how that works. So let's go with this and see how it goes for us. So game 2 against Sammy. Let's see how this works out. Be on the draw again. His hand's fine. A little slow, but hopefully they don't explode on us. If they don't explode on us, these 2 neutralizes would be really, really nice. And if we get just one turn to get the Slitherwisp down and do some things, we'll be in business. Playing with the 80 card deck. These Yorion decks are cool. They're weird, but they're cool. Aether Gust probably not a bad one to rip. And we'll take a Nightbonder as well. Because we have 3 mana already. And obviously we'll want more mana than that, but if we can get the Slitherwisp down and start doing some things. So they grow Spiral now. Smart. Let's go ahead and do this, pass the turn. Try to hold them off from here. 4 mana. Show me what you got. Say no to that. That way next turn we can hopefully just counter it. So put that on top. Okay. Here we'll pass the turn. Yeah, if they fire us, we're just going to counter it again. Because we ain't about that life. No. No, we can't do that. Okay, swamp. Swampy swamp. So we'll pass the turn here. We have another neutralize if need be. No. No, don't think we can let that resolve either. I want to play my own spells, but you're just not letting me. Pass the turn. We're out of counters now. So Grow Spiral, we can let resolve. Not that we have a choice, but it's nice to give him a little hesitation, make him think about it, you know? Karn. Omnoth. Shoal. Shoalfang, Chicken Wang. So go to end step here. Let's bring in Nightbonder. Let's bring in Slitherwisp. Another Nightbonder, boy. So I think we go to attack and try to trade with this first, because that can kind of get out of hand. Because they start drawing a lot of cards with that. We don't want that to happen. Okay. So let's go ahead and try to get our value here first. Ooh. Ooh. That's good, wasn't it? And then we can... Yeah, I think we just kill that now while we can, honestly. So no damage here, but that was a good draw. Now we can shock that in so we can play the Sea-Dasher Octopus by itself or mutate it. Yeah, Leafkin can resolve. So they've only got the... Well, no, they got 2 blue. I'm not really sure what they're... I guess they're just afraid of counter spells now. Don't blame them. So yeah, let's go and just cast this for its flash cost. Draw a card, drain him for 1. Yoinks. Let's get to attacking. Yeah, unfortunately we hit double lands there is rough. So let's hope we can come back from this. Yorion now, they get a good blocker, but nothing else too much. They have all the mana in the world, so yeah, but I say Agent of Treachery would be rough. Yeah, unfortunately we're just flooding out here now. We had a pretty good start there and we were doing some things, but now it's just Flood City, so we'll pass the turn here, but it's not looking good now. They can flash in the Agent, so I think we definitely outplayed in this game, but is that like 4 lands in a row now? 3 or 4? Not gonna win many games when you get that kind of luck. Yeah, they get the Agent. Let's go ahead and go to game 3 here. At least we get to be on the play this time. Oh, that's unfortunate. Don't nice me, you. What a jerk. So on the play, I think Ashiok's Erasure could be okay. Let's see here. Great Shark still seems good. What do we want to take out here? Most of this seems pretty good against them, honestly. Maybe the disputes, like they don't have a ton of blue. Let's go like this. Alright, so game 3 here against Sammy. BMing Sammy. So let's see if we can take it to him here. Show him who's boss. We'll take the play this time. And it's a pretty good opener. Start off with the Temple here. Shocking Watery Grave on 2. Don't think we want the Heartless Act right now. Need more lands instead. Triome. Great Shark's pretty good with these Cunning Nightbonders. We could actually Great Shark on 3 perhaps. Yeah, we'll let that resolve. So here we just pass the turn. We got quite a few things to hold up and do. I would love to get this Great Shark like a land next turn to cast this. Do we care? I think we Aether Gust that. So let's just say tapped out for it. So let's actually Cutthroat. Then Aether Gust. Let them decide where they want to put that. So I'm assuming they'd have another land or they wouldn't have put that on top. But I figured the fact they tapped out with that meant they might not have one. Okay. Essence Scatter, not too bad either. Let's go ahead and swing 5 here. Just be extra tempo this game. Missing on land number 4 is unfortunate. And we'll let the Euro resolve this time. Because we need to get this Nightbonder down if we can this turn. And this thing isn't staying on the battlefield, so we need to save the scatter for something that actually affects the board right now. So it does get him up to 16, which is a wee bit frustrating, but is what it is. That puts 1 card in the yard, so they're still not really close to that. Man, drawing that 4th land here would have been clutch, just to be able to get that Great Shark down. Get a big old clock on them, they'd still be at 13. Anything else, opponent? So I think we Nightbonder. They're holding up something. Castle locked, Wayne. We'll take it. So let's get to swinging now. So take 6 here, go to 10. Assume they just have like a growth spiral here end of turn. It's like the only thing that really makes sense to me. Sure. Sure thing, chicken wing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They top that. Ooh, scary. Nothing. If you got nothing, I'm just going to try to bounce this. I don't know, it's kind of awkward though, right? Though if we bounce this, they don't have an answer. That's lethal, so... Then we still have Essence Scatter held up this way if they try to flash something in randomly. Maybe they have Scorching Dragonfire for a Cutthroat. Whatever it is, let's do it, opponent. Let's go. Oof. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, isn't it? So I guess no attacks for now. I should have thought of that. I didn't even... This is the first game we saw Shark Typhoon whatsoever. Also, it's really frustrating we only got these 2 red sources, or 2 blue sources. Can you just try to play a Yorion or something big so we can get this done and go home? Because I'm stuck at doing 1 spell a turn, even though I have multiple things I can do here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we gotta let that resolve. It's frustrating, but yeah, we'll counter that for show. For show, for show. There's a blue source. Happy to see it. Do we just swing all out here? I think we're about that point where we need to. So we swing all out here. They can block here. Still think that's the plan. They can block our Cutthroat here, which is probably the best. They take 7 this way. Okay, so we got them down to 3 now. And still got a pretty good board. We have Essence Scatter held up. We have the Brazen Borrower flash in. I want to beat them because they're a little nice at the end there. It's a little bit rude. I wanted to oops them work on a good game, and we get him there. Dimir Flash coming in, 296. That's the highest I've ever been ranked on here, actually. That's pretty cool. So, good game there. Let's go ahead and play another. Alright, game number 2 here is against Swift, number 25 on the ladder. Holy moly. We'll be on the draw again. Don't see the pattern here, right? Another Yorion deck. Okay, well, that's good news at least. I would think. Curious to see if it's like the other one. Yeah, this one has some white in it. Which is a bit scary because that means to fairy things, but we have Quench here and Dispute, so I think we still start out on 1 with the Temple. Bottom of that, because we only got 2 lands right now. We could use another land, so we'll do that past the turn. Really low to the ground curve here. Let's go ahead and do this for now, past the turn. Omen of the Sea can come down, for show, for show. Omen of the Sea, I get it in these decks. I just don't think Omen of the Sea. I have a personal vendetta against Omen of the Sea, so that don't hold that against the card. They bottom 2 there. Usually a good sign for us. That's fine, because we can Heartless Act that if we need to. They shock in there. I mean, I guess we just run this out and see. No, I don't want to just kill my Nightbonder, though. But I guess Nightbonder's not really doing too much anyway, and I really get out of hand for Brazen Borrower, or for the Brineborn Cutthroat. So let's actually put this out and see what they got. We'll stomp here. We will just pass the turn for now. Not sure what they shocked there for. Maybe they're just trying to scare me. But I ain't scared. There's no fear in this dojo. There's actually a little bit of fear. I'm kind of scared. We're playing number 25. Gonna need to start drawing some lands here. We got some good things in hand. Narcito. So I think we will Cutthroat first. And then Quench. That way we can grow our Brineborn a little bit. Start getting in here some for attacks. No land there is a bit frustrating, but it's possible we can mutate on one of these and get greedy. I don't think we want to, though. I think we just attack in for now. Swinging for 2, pass the turn, holding up Neutralize. Land would have been nice. If they just try to play Yorion here or something, I think we're in a pretty good spot. So let's dispute that. Grow the Cutthroat. See what the follow-up is. Sure. So then I think we just flash in another one of these. Yeah, I think just going wide is actually more important than getting the octopus down right now. Still no lands. Unfortunate. I think we just swing 5 here. Hope they want to chump block 1. They don't. And again, holding it neutralized here is what we got to do. We're missing out on lands, but we still get there. Still beat them game 1. Let's go. So game 2. Grixis Yorion. Well, 4 color, everything but green. So they play some red. I didn't see any red in this deck, though, did we? Narset. Don't think Aether Gust is worth it. The gates can come in here. We can put some Ashiok's Erasure, even though it seems a little bit slow still. That's probably it. They didn't really play enough creatures. We want Aether Gust. It seems like a more controlling version. So the Great Shark can come out. And I don't want to take out all of removal. Maybe it's Paragon instead. Let's run this at him, see how it goes. So game 2 against Swift. Let's see if we can make the meet there. Swift then. God, if we had lands in hands, gas, but we can't do it even on the draw. Yeah, this is a juicer. Shopping, y'all. I think we ditched the Eraser here. Wanted to try it out, but I think the 2 Quench right now is a little bit more important. Has some early answers to whatever they're doing. So Temple come down. Negate will keep on top because we got 4 lands anyways. Seems good. And we're cooking with gas, folks. We're cooking with gas. Which, if you're going to cook with gas, the best kind of gas is propane. If they don't have another land this turn, we're in real good shape, so we can possibly get Slitherwisp down and just start running away. That'd be sick. The no value cycle of Shark Typhoon. I gotta watch out for Shark Typhoon now. That's one thing I've learned. No lands. No lands. Okay, they have lands. We gotta try to play it. If they counter it, they counter it, but... Karn. Let's get the swings in. Do I want to just do this now? Guess it didn't matter. Okay, well, we beat number 25 on the ladder. That gets us to 149. Let's go. Let's go ahead and play one more Dimir Flash, see if we can get up there. Alright, last game of the day here is against Dizzy D. Is Dizzy D, is this Dylan? Dylan, if you're watching this, if this is you, if this person is playing Gruul, this is one of my subscribers and friends. They got some Lucas Lee, so maybe it is. This is a 2-lander. We're on the draw for the 3rd game in a row, of course. We'll keep this. I'm going to say hello just in case it is, because I think it may be them. If we see Gruul, then it's him. In which case, his hand's like not super great. This is yeah, I think this is him. Interesting. Hopefully this hand's not too slow. I think we'll keep the land here. We could use more lands. Turn 1 Fervent Champion, never a good sign for a flash deck of any kind. Especially when they go turn 2 Robber in the Ridge. That's pretty rough. Okay, they take our land. Rude. We drew another one, so it's okay. Let's see what they do here. Turn 3. Castle Emberth. Okay. Annex is rough, but we can at least kill the Fervent Champ. Let's go ahead and do this. They'll still get a 1/1 out of it, but not the worst thing in the world. So this is rough. So I think we shock in here with the possibility of going Paragon to block the Annex, and then Sea-Dasher Octopus to block something else. We could probably possibly have a good trade here. This is a rough spot to be in, though, not gonna lie. They have Embercleave mana up now. That smells like Embercleave to me. So go to blockers here. Try to counter the Embercleave if it comes down, because it smells like Embercleave. We're in a rough spot. I mean, this is going to be a rough matchup for the deck for sure. We'll counter that and kill the Nightbonder and kill the Robber as well. Okay. That's still not awful either. We can, with this, we can Nightbonder and Paragon. I think we play a Temple here. I don't want another Watery Grave. You can't really afford to be shocking in anymore. Now, if they have another Embercleave, we're just dead. So they go to tax. So we do this first. We do this first. We block like this. If they have Embercleave, they have Embercleave. They had the second one. Of course they did. So good job, Dylan. You get us here. Been on the play one in that game for sure. But we got Gruul smashed. If we're going to lose a deck, losing to Gruul, you know, we'll take that. So good game 1. Let's go to sideboard here, see if we have some answers. So we'll put in some Disfigure here, some Heartless Act, and some Essence Scatter. As far as what we take out here, Dispute's not good. Slitherwisp, it's kind of awkward. I think we need the Slitherwisp here, even though he has plenty of ways of getting rid of it. Let's go with this and see how it goes. So game 2 here against Dylan. Again, Dylan, subscriber to the channel. So Dylan, hope you're watching this and enjoying it. Let's hope we can get you this game. So we'll take the play here. Awkward, awkward, awkward. I think I'm going to keep it and risk it. I mean, these are basically 2 removal spells in a way. Play the castle down on 1. Island on 2 and go from there. This is a risky keep, but it is good removal essentially. Them having the Fable Passion on 1 is pretty nice, and us drawing a land is pretty nice. Need another Black Swords. I would love to get this Slitherwisp down to be able to actually protect it. That'd be Cash money, son, as the kids say. Kids say that, right? Cash money, son. Wu-Tang. So 2 mana. Okay. Let's go ahead and get Cutthroat down now. Let it grow while it can. That was a good draw. Let's go ahead and swing 2 here. Pass the turn. If they just rob her or something like that, we're not too worried about it. Okay. We'll let them have that. End of turn. We'll try to get Slitherwisp down. We'll hope this not. Cindervine's in. It's kind of funny. We don't even have creature spells right now, so that's kind of funny. Quench is nice. So let's go ahead and swing 6. We're the aggro deck now. Get them down to 12 and pass the turn. 4 mana. Ceratops, no. We don't like that. So pass attackers. We'll still take the 2 here. And we'll do another Cutthroat. We still just have removal for that if we need to. If we can draw it. Then we'll Paragon, draw another card. All the counters. Essence Scatter. Nightbonder. Yeah, so I think we just swing out here. Yeah, we just swing out here and start flashing in stuff. Drain them. Should be good. Then we'll just throw down the Nightbonder. GG. Slitherwisp getting it done there. So Cindervine's kind of awkward against this deck because, like, obviously we play a lot of counter spells, but there's also like a lot of stuff we just don't play. So Ashy Oxidation, I was thinking about bringing in, but with Cindervine's there, that's definitely a nope. Oh, we didn't bring an Aether Gust. What the hell? We just left out one of our best cards. So we'll take out 2 more Sea-Dasher Octopus and 1 Slitherwisp, I think. I think we kind of need to go all out here on these. So let's go with this and see how it works. On the draw this game against Gruul is never a place you want to be in. This hand's good, though. We'll keep it for show, for show. They're mulling to 6. Go to 5. Go to 5, Dylan. Do it. Do it, coward. Do it. Okay, Fatal Passage again. We like that. Let's go ahead and throw those down, pass the turn. Slitherwisp, not a terrible pickup. We can't cast it right now, but that's okay. Hopefully we can just tempo them out real good here. If we can get the Cutthroat down on 2, and then Aether Gust. If we can, like, Aether Gust a... Ooh, that's good for us, too. And, oh my gosh, you shouldn't have. So he's kept a pretty slow hand, it looks like, which is nice for us. Warboss, yeah, we gotta counter that. Can't let that resolve. No sorry, Bob. So no Slitherwisp for us in our future, which is unfortunate. We go Nightbonder into Cutthroat, which is nice. So here, I think I'm actually okay letting that resolve for now. So we'll let that resolve. Go to 4. So we can always shift it back to hand if we need to. Or kill it. No land is pretty unfortunate again. We'll pass the turn for now, holding up Heartless Act. There's land. And again, I'm gonna let this go. If they try to Ember Cleave here. Okay. What's the follow up, my friend? Nothing. Okay, well if that's the case, I think we just Borrower on it. It's possibly the removal for one of these. Another Nightbonder, not another land. We're getting stuck on land here, which sucks. But now if they go to where like they just try to play Questing Beast this next turn, we have a removal or bounce spell for it once again. If we had this Slitherwisp down, so he must be flooding and we must be getting mana screwed. What it seems to be here. I think I just kill it this time, honestly. So let's try to kill it. Questing Beast down. Now you pass turn here. Ooh, yeah, we're in good shape now, I think. Swing 6. Get him down to 9. We have Brazen Bar and Aether Gust here. Should be really nice. Good game, Dylan. I'm actually... Yeah, I'm still going to do this. Because this puts lethal on board. Yeah, we finally drew a land there. So once again, good game. It's a spooky one, but we get there. The major flood there at the end for him. So 3-0 here, Dimir Flash. Let's see what we ended up ranking out at 118. So we can't get the top 100 here, but hey, 118, we'll take that all day. Let's go take a look at the deck list one more time. Alright, so once again, Dimir Flash here. Honestly, didn't expect to go 3-0 with this list. But Flash is in a pretty good place in the meta right now, I think. And I think Dimir Flash here showed a good reason why it's in a good spot, because you still have all the counter spells and things you need for things like Yorion. Those decks are a little bit more grindy and slow, but can overpower you late game. You have the counter spells for all their expensive stuff, but you still have that removal and things like Blacklance Paragon, Heartless Act for the Gruul decks. So good games there to everybody. 119, that's the highest I've ever been ranked. That's pretty cool. How much? 8 days left in the season here. Oh, 118, sorry. Yeah. 8 days left in the season, so I'll still be playing some rank, but I'm probably going to try to slow it down a little bit and just kind of keep my rank where it's at. I don't want to like fall too much because I want to hit top 1200, and at 118, I'll probably be staying where I'm at for a little while. I'm not decaying super fast, so we'll see. But Dimir Flash, everything seemed good here. Never got a chance to see Grafdigger's Cage, but I think that's okay. It seems like all the Garuda and Lurus decks, they're really good and powerful, but it seems like people are starting to catch on to those, and you can hard target those pretty easily. But I like the deck overall. Ashiok's Erasure, I'm still not 100% sure about. Well, I see the utility for it. Things like Gruul is exactly where we wanted to use it at, to be able to not have them Ember Cleave or Shift and Ceratops anymore. But then they just Cinder Vines blow it up, so it doesn't feel good. But this is what we got. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.